Hey guys, welcome to Fisherman's Digest. John Bergsma here with our friend Barb and her friend Gary. We are here, they're from Detroit. We're here on Chum Bucket Charters, Alpena, Michigan, and we are wrangling fish and we're not 10 minutes into the day. Stay tuned for another exciting episode of Fisherman's Digest here from the Alpena region. So guys, today we're going to talk a little bit. Captain Steve Hubert with Chum Bucket Sport Fishing's got us out on the water today. And one of the points of emphasis of today's show is to show you how Steve has repowered and re-equipped his boat. A lot of guys buy a used boat similar to Steve. Steve's had this boat a number of years now, but over time he's gotten to be able to upgrade his electronics to the best in the business, which is the Garmin. He's also upgraded all of his rod holders to Traxstech, which we'll show you later. And one of the things you really want to make sure you pay attention to is Steve's got this really expensive high-end unit because he spends so many days on the water, and you see all these icons. He's marking not only fish but also depth lines, and then he's found where these fish hold in correspondence with these depth lines. Having a really high quality graph, being able to lay a lot of coordinates down and be able to set plot trails is really, really important when you're catching fish. And upgrading your equipment as you keep your hull and boat. You know, boats are expensive nowadays. You buy a boat, you don't buy it for a year or two or three, you buy it for 10 or 15 years. So you're gonna find that you're gonna repower engines, you're gonna re-rig your boat with rod holders and graphs throughout the life of that boat. So we're gonna talk to you just a little bit today about why the Garmin products and the Traxstech products are the right products for you when it comes to re-equipping your used boat rather than selling it and getting a new one.
Lift them up high. Lift, lift, lift.
There you go. Way to go, Barb. All right, that's what you get when you come to Chum Bucket. You get fish. This isn't about fishing, it's about catching here today. So one of the things you'll notice here while Gary wrangles this much better fish is that he's taking his time with it. We're not slamming Barb's fish by any means because she's gonna have her chance next. But when you get these better fish, you're gonna wanna watch his technique here. He's just slowly pumping it in, reeling down, pumping it in, reeling it down. There's no horse in it. It'll just come when it comes. But if you get all impatient with these fish, you can tear it out of their mouths. So that's one of the things you can tell. Gary's caught a few fish in his life. He's a regular customer here with Chum Bucket. Pretty easy to be a regular customer of Steve's because very rarely does Steve go out and not catch a boat limit of fish. So it's really fun. As you can see, we have another terribly rough day here at Alpena. The wind is howling. We have a 6-inch wave going and everybody's about to puke. No, actually, this is a normal day at Alpena where nothing ever goes on other than fish catching. Yeah, buddy. Nice, nice. Yeah. Beautiful job there, Gary.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Great
awesome
net.
fish.
That fish just bit a 12-inch Dreamweaver Glow Bigfoot. We set it down about 100 foot, and behind it you run some kind of spin and glow setup. And as that thing rotates, it's causing all kinds of flash down in the spread. It draws a lot of attention. So if the fish doesn't take this offering, there's lots of spoons that are right trailing behind the Bigfoot. I set that closest to the boat, right tight behind a rigger, so it's the first thing they see in the spread. And if they see the Bigfoot flashing around, they'll definitely get interested and start looking for something to chew on. So it's a very aggressive bait. It makes a lot of noise, it makes a lot of flash and vibration, and if they're really active, they definitely like it. So
Fisherman's Digest is brought to you by Angler Quest, built with purpose. Traxstech, the ultimate fishing system. Strike King, tie one on. Garmin.
WavePro high-performance boat pedestals eliminate bottoming out and back-jarring impacts. Now available the 2.0 version and slider seat hubs. The best in air shock technology provides a controlled return to keep you on your seat. Fast and easy to install with permanent mounts or movable hubs for quick and easy seat placement in 10 to 16-inch models. WavePro high-performance boat pedestals, best ride on the water. Online at waveproshock.com.
Oh yeah, it's coming up. Oh yeah, it's right there. Oh, look at this one. Swing your rod tip this way.
That way, pull them that way. Pull them that way.
Oh, I know. Holy Barbara. All right. Steve, hold that up and show that off. Beautiful. That's an awesome fish. Talk about this fishery, Steve. This is like this pretty much year-round from the start of the season to the end, isn't it?
Yeah, April till October. We're just blessed with a huge lake trout population out here. As you can see, this one's a natural fish. It's got all its fins. They've been planting a lot of lake trout out here. If it was planted fish, you'd have a fin missing, but with like millions of plants, and now they're naturally reproducing since the alewife quit being a main food source out here. They're now naturally reproducing, so we just have an awesome fishery all year long.
Beautiful. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Look at this box. Brett will show you this box as he dumps it in. I mean, just a box of big fish. Steven, you always snip them too. I'll hand you the scissors. Explain that process just for eating quality.
Well, while they're alive, you just want to reach in there. If you're going to kill them, just reach in there, just snip a gill, and as you can see, they just start bleeding right away. So that just makes the fillets taste better, they last longer, and the fish obviously bleeds out. So a little more humane, I believe, but definitely eating quality.
Way up, way up.
There's already awesome eating quality, but if you can improve them just another notch or two, why not do it? It only takes an extra second to snip that gill, and you got yourself just something that's even just a little bit better.
Beautiful.
Well, that was a beautiful fish.
What we've got here is an example of repower. So Steve's got this Traxstech unit here for all of his tools and equipment. He's got new rails and then new rod holders, a cup holder here for his coffee, because if you know Stevie from Chum Bucket, he's always got a big old cup of coffee in the morning. Right up here on his fly bridge, he's got more Traxstech rod holders. These are the 4 bangers that he's going to put his 4 boards on. So it doesn't really matter whether your boat started with the right equipment. You can always re-equip it for all of the right stuff to make you a more effective fisherman.
Too much stuff going on. Too much stuff.
Yep. Gary's being polite about it. He lost his, so he's giving up the rod to Barb. On a big one too. On a big one. 200 copper. Okay. Doubles, Gary, you're up.
I'll bring it right over top for
How do
you.
you jump up and switch
Hand it
with
to
Barb?
you.
Oh no, well, the copper's over. We're good.
Okay.
Guys, this is what happens right here. We got it action. We got Barb hooked up on a big trout. Gary just lost a trout. I know he didn't want me to tell you that, but it happens. But now he's hooked up on a 200 copper. So it's just craziness. We made a turn. Steve noticed that we got out to about 140, which was too deep. He wanted to get back towards 120. The minute we crossed that 132 mark, bingo, fish are jumping in the boat.
Take a step to your left.
Beautiful shot right there. Nice fish coming in the boat.
I'll just step in front of you if you want me to.
Which spot?
No, you're good. Oh, look at this trout. Barb, you're not going to get beat on this one. Oh my goodness. Gary's in trouble. Hold it up. Got a rigger. Eddie, grab that rigger rod. We got tripled up. We have pandemonium, official pandemonium here on the chum bucket. Avery's gonna box that one. One of the fun things about a charter captain with a competent mate like Abe is they know what's going on, and if they tell you to go under or over or do that, just do it, because they see the way the fish are being negotiated. And even though Ed's fish back there hit way after Gary's fish, it doesn't matter because his was on the rigger, and his is on 200 copper, so it's going to take his copper a lot longer to get in the boat. So they're able to grab Ed's fish, and Abe will show that one off to the camera. Eddie jumped back in there, big smile. Yeah, Ed's big smile isn't as big as it used to be, but go ahead and turn around, Eddie. Show everybody off that. Nice fish.
We'll fix it in a second.
Here at Alpena.
Yep.
It's an awesome fish.
In a second.
I've been taking Eddie fishing with me for years. He taught me how to fish way back when I was a little tiny teenager. So now I kind of owe him. So every time we get a chance to get in the boat, we get in the boat. Hey guys, this is what we're talking about when it comes to having fun on the water here. Gary and Barb having great competition. So far, Barb is beating the tar out of him when it comes to size, but everyone's winning because they're all catching fish that are going to end up on the grill here out of Alpena, Michigan.
Fisherman's Digest is brought to you by Polarcraft, the toughest built aluminum boats, bar none. Dreamweaver, home of the revolutionary spin doctor. Lose, feel the difference. WavePro, best ride on the water.
We all want to keep moving, and we all need fuel to do it. Now, with the revolutionary Flo-Fast system, you can fuel up and keep moving from literally anywhere. Flo-Fast will pump or siphon an amazing 8 gallons per minute, so you can get back to what you do best. To find out more about Flo-Fast, go to Flo-Fast.com. Flo-Fast. Fuel up. Keep moving.
Make loading and unloading your boat easy with the Drotto Catch and Release Automatic Boat Latch. Load with ease. Simply drive on the trailer and the Drotto will automatically latch to your bow eye. A hard plastic liner protects your boat. For launching, back your boat in, pull the release lever, and away you go. For roller or bunk trailers, the Drotto is quick and easy to install and works with most V-hull boats. Spend less time at the landing and more time fishing. The Drotto Catch and Release Automatic Boat Latch. Online at DrottoProducts.com.
Fisherman's Digest is brought to you by Offshore Tackle Products. Flo-Fast, world's leading portable fluid transfer system. Drotto, catch and release boat system.
Another eater.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. So this, guys, is a normal Alpena area laker right here, about a 4 or 5 pounder, perfect grilling size fish. You know, Barb and Gary are up here for food on this trip, correct? Not just to catch fish, but a lot of people give lake trout a bad name, and these fish taste great, don't they?
Oh, they're the best.
They are, I know. It's all about filleting them. When Steve gets this group back to the port, he'll fillet these fish up perfectly. If you want them skinned, he'll skin them, or he'll leave the skin on, whatever you want. He'll bone them, get them all ready for consumption. And that's one of the things that's a lost art here in charter fishing, is that a lot of captains now want to charge you for cleaning the fish. Not here at Chum Bucket. They clean those fish up and send you home with great usable catch. There we go. So guys, this is my typical spoon box that I take with me. This is a smaller attractor of the right color. But basically we got our big, super big spoons, then our full-size standard spoons here, and a lot of what we're using today is the super slims. Now, the mixed veggies has been really good. Today I can also show you a couple other spoon colors that are really good typically for lake trout. This is called Wrecking Ball. This is a very good color for catching fish. Double orange or double silver crush. That's Wrecking Ball, I just talked about that. And then this spotted leopard. This is one of Steve's favorite colors for up here because it does a great job of not only catching lake trout but also walleye. In the fall, this spotted leopard can be really good. Really, as you can see, just a nice splash of base orange, base greens, and base gold and silvers. This blue one can also be a really good color too. This is blue dolphin. So lots of different colors. I like the red hooked ones. That indicates that they're UV, and that means they're going to throw off a lot of flash. Make sure, no matter what spoon you use, make sure you always keep your hook sharp. Steve is really religious about having a file on the boat, touching up his spoons every morning before he leaves on trips. He's always touching up his spoons.
Right in my pocket.
Got it right in your pocket, and that's it right there. Just a hook owner file. He's always sharpening those hooks. The hook is the single thing between you and the fish. That's that connected part.
It's the business end of the whole operation.
Absolutely, they can strike that spoon and there you go. You got a big laker fighting again. But Brett will show you, but I'm telling you what, you want to catch a lot of fish, put those Dreamweaver Super Slims on, put them in the water.
Bring them to the right a little bit. Got a lamprey on them.
Got a lamprey on him. Oh, there he is.
Lamprey off, sorry.
That's okay, that's
That was
what we
clear.
want.
Lamprey and
That spoon will
the
show
orange
you.
gangster.
The orange gangster, and show that spoon off, because that's a normal good spoon, isn't it?
Well, I put it out because steelhead like orange, so we're after some steelhead, but orange gangster, I mean, if you want orange, that's about as orange as they get. So.
Well,
Lift, lift.
Barbara's fish is gone. That's the big one. Look at this slob. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Right there. That's what you get when you run that Bigfoot and any kind of a whirly gig or a spin doctor. Hey, Gary, Barbara, new friends, we might even have to do this again on one of Steve's charters. Watch for the show in a couple of weeks, guys, here out of the Alpena region. Awesome, awesome fishing with Chum Bucket Charters and Avery's Big Fish of the Day. Yes. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next week, guys. Wow, is that a slob?
Closed captioning is brought to you by WavePro. Best ride on the water. Online at waveproshock.com.